Beautiful Gemini, this is Tammy with Spot On Psychic Readings. Welcome to your reading for this week. I'm going to dive in and see what's coming in your energy, okay? Thanks for supporting my channel. It was nice to hear all of your nice comments and get all your subscriptions and everything. Gemini is growing on this channel and it's directly because of you all. So thanks so much for being here. So I'm pulling these by feel for you tonight and see what's coming for Gemini. There's a lot of energy here. Please watch to the end to avoid any misunderstandings because the card readings build and I keep getting more and more information. And after I pull this and let you know about this overview, I'm going to get a different deck and do some clarification, and that's when we really get into the details, okay? So Gemini, what does Gemini need to know today? Anything else for Gemini? Yeah, right in there. Anything else for Gemini? Yep. All right, let's see what we've got. Oh, this is interesting. Whoa. Wow. Okay, Gemini, you're going to want to hear this reading. This is very, very interesting. Okay. Wow. Where should we even start? This is like amazing. Okay. So, Gemini, there's a mixed bag here, but it's there's a lot of good. Okay, so I'm just going to give you everything that I get because I always keep it real. Okay. Now, the first thing I'm seeing here is some of you may have felt like you're down on your luck at this time. This is the Wheel of Fortune, but it was reversed. So you might be feeling like things aren't going your way at this time. And right next to it, I feel like you may have decided to go a different direction. We've got the Empress, but the Empress is also reversed, okay? And the Empress is the card that tells me this is somebody who brings things to fruition. The Empress is a very good manifester, okay? And when the Empress doesn't see fit to go through with the project, they don't. So it's upside down. This Empress is like, not going to do that. But it may be causing a challenge at this time, Gemini. This is representing your energy. And this Empress stopping on this project or this relationship or whatever is causing a challenge or conflict at this time, and it may be feeling like it's just not working because it's right next to this Wheel of Fortune card reversed, okay? And Wheel of Fortune, is the card of luck, good luck or bad luck. The wheel does turn at all times because it's a wheel, so right now you may feel like you're on the downturn of this wheel, okay? Now, what's in your energy at this time? You might be thinking about a King of Cups. All right. Now, the King of Cups is a masculine card. Take it as it resonates for you. But this person may be on your mind. And this King of Cups is somebody, maybe a water sign for one thing. And also the King of Cups may be somebody who's a very good listener, masculine energy, as shown as the King. Somebody who likes water. Okay, and also somebody who likes things like art and music and that sort of thing, cultural events and things like that. It can also be a father, as shown by those seahorses in the background, okay? The seahorses, the fathers carry the babies and take care of the babies, not the moms. And this may be a father. This may be what you're thinking about is this person has children. You may be thinking about this person's kids. You may be thinking about your own kids. This could be you. You could be the father in this situation, okay, who's doing all the nurturing, as shown by the cups. A lot of meaning here in this card for you, Gemini. That's what's kind of in your immediate mind, what's conscious in your thoughts. What's more unconscious and deeper down is this Five of Pentacles that you may be juggling money or struggling with money at this time. This Five of Pentacles can indicate a loss of money. It can indicate something to do with this father that I see you thinking about, whether it's the father of your children or your own father, or grandfather for that purpose, okay? Something really different there about this Five of Pentacles and loss of money or a feeling of loss. And it could be you have lost this person, okay? You've lost this father or father figure. Because there's something about loss. Sometimes this is money, sometimes this is emotional. We'll see where it goes. And this is where clarification from the other cards will come in handy, okay? So I'll definitely clarify that. Let me put this where I'll remember. Now, this is going into your past, Gemini. This is the Queen of Swords energy. And this is somebody who is very intellectual. This is somebody very intelligent. Sometimes she's more thinking with her head than her heart, okay? But I feel like this is going into the past for a lot of you. So this could be a person this represents a person that you know that's moving into your past. Or this could be you, this aspect of you that you no longer need. You're not going to be in this type of energy. You know, this Queen of Swords cuts things out. You know, she's like, that's not working anymore. Okay? So that has already happened, I feel like, for a lot of you. And if not, it's moving its way into the past, okay? Now, coming up in the near future, you're going to have some sort of a message. This is the Page of Cups. There is a message coming to you that has to do with potentially love and relationship. And I feel like this is a good message of good news, okay? Sometimes this can be a child or message about a child, you know, if you're looking into, say, child support or something like that. It could be a message about something like that. Especially since there's a father, this can be children. I feel like maybe there's a situation here of family, you know, to consider. But this is a messenger nonetheless, and often this is a message of good news regarding love. Sometimes this is a love letter, okay? So we'll see, we'll look more into that too. Let me put that over there. A little bit further out, you might feel like your path is being blocked. This is the Fool reversed. You might feel like you don't want to go down that path anymore. It's like a new journey, but no, I'm not sure I want to. Or you might be going down that path too fast. Be sure to watch where you're going is what this card says. Be sure to watch what's on that path, okay? Don't fall off a cliff, okay? That's what this is saying. And here's a card that's around you, Gemini, at this time. This is the Seven of Swords. It's reversed also. A lot of these cards came up reversed meaning for you today. And this is having to do with potentially, maybe you owe somebody an apology. Maybe somebody was deceitful with you. Maybe somebody was tricky with you. Maybe you did something to them, or maybe they did something to you. But there's something about an apology coming up here. Because it's representing how other people see you, I feel like somebody is waiting for an apology from you. But I don't know, based on some of the situation, I'm not sure that's valid. I'm not sure you do owe them an apology, is what I mean. Take it as it resonates. Maybe for some of you, you do. And maybe that would turn some of this situation around for some of you. For some of you, this is going to be an apology coming from somebody else. And they're looking at you going, I really should apologize to Gemini. Okay? So take it as it resonates. We'll see what else comes up. I'll get some clarification, but this is just our first snapshot, you know, looking at things. Some of you need a rest, Gemini. Some of you have taken a rest already, and maybe you're coming out of that now, but this is Four of Swords, and this is taking some time for yourself. This is like, I'm going to just let go of all that heavy stuff for a while and take a nap or take a vacation or just be by myself for a while. Okay, that's what this card says. And maybe you're afraid to do that. Maybe you're afraid to jump out of the action for that long, but I feel like you need to. Okay, that's what this card is saying. Now here we've got the Ace of Cups. This is a really deep card. All right, Ace of Cups. Look at all the symbolism on that card. We've got the third eye. We've got all the cups. We've got water. We've got goldfish. We've got koi. We've got all kinds of things here. So Ace of Cups traditionally is about new love, for one thing, like a new beginning. All the aces are new beginnings. This has to do with love. It comes up in the position for you of hopes and fears. So you might be hoping for a new beginning in love, but also afraid of it. It's like, I don't know, like, sorry, did you see that fly came right at me when I said that? It's like, didn't want me to talk about that for some reason. Things happen in these readings and they're never an accident. So somebody doesn't want me talking about a new beginning for you, Gemini. They really don't. Somebody doesn't want you to have this new beginning. Anyway, whatever, right? So this is having to do with you keeping your third eye open. This is being very intuitive. This is being very heart-centered. And you're going to start to see some new beginning coming in. Whether or not you want it might be a different story, okay? So there it is. But the final outcome, it's a really good card. And this is the final outcome of this reading, of this snapshot in time. Okay, not of your whole life, but of this snapshot. And we're going to get some more details in a second. But this is the Ten of Cups, okay? Now, I'm sorry, Four of Wands, which is very similar to Ten of Cups, sorry. This is the first time I've used these cards today, so I'm still learning the pictures. But the Four of Wands has to do with the same thing the Ten of Cups does, which is stability in marriage. This is very much a marriage card. And there comes that fly again. Somebody doesn't want you to have this, Gemini. Somebody's trying to bug me on this through the energy of that fly. It's so weird. Okay, so your final outcome is Four of Wands, stability, putting down roots, being where you want to be. This can be a new home. Sometimes this can be a really wonderful vacation. This can be a break. This can feel like a safe haven or refuge in some ways for some of you, okay? And it also represents family. You can see the family unit on this card. It can represent a marriage and children and, you know, living happily ever after, basically. This is such a good card, and this is where you're headed. Even with all the stuff going on that I looked at, this is still where your path is heading at this time, okay? Now, let's get some more, let's use these cards. We're going to get a little more clarification. Let's ask about these two things first. Let's ask about clarifying the King of Cups that's in your energy, who that is, and why the Five of Pentacles is next to this father figure. Five of Pentacles meaning potential money loss next to a father. Okay, we'll see if we can get some clarification on that for you first. Okay, so Gemini, what's that about? Here he is again. Didn't this come up twice? Yeah. We've got another page. We've got the Page of Swords here. This is reversed. Somebody, it's about a message too. Okay, so when I look at Page of Swords, this is somebody that comes in with a mean message, okay, but it's reversed, so they're rethinking it. And somebody's rethinking sending this father a bad message. He can also represent a spy energy, but again, he's reversed. So somebody really in secret and like they're retreating. I feel like they're kind of giving up in some way. We'll get more on all of this, get some more clarification, okay? Yeah, because somebody owes you something. This is the card of a gift of money. This can also be a success card. This is Six of Pentacles, okay? So there's lots of money around this father figure because somebody owes the father money, all right? So take it as it resonates. You may be in that father energy, or that father energy owes you money. I'm not sure which way it goes. It's going to really be different for everybody's situation. And there's going to be happiness here. This is the Sun card. So I feel like when this situation works out around this father figure, the loss of money, the money owed coming in, this Page of Swords backing off, that sort of thing, then there's going to be a lot of happiness. And this card also, it's not always a card about children, but in this particular case, it very much is. And there are children on the card here. And it's having to do with family and happiness and a lot of joy, which is also seen in this Four of Wands energy. Okay, so these two definitely fit together. And this is where this is going after this father situation that I'm talking about kind of plays out, okay? And once the money comes in, because there's some kind of either gift of money or money that was owed being paid and that sort of thing, okay? Let's go over to this Page of Cups. Let's find out about this message, this potential message of love, and let's find out what those seahorses mean. And again, this is why I keep talking about this father figure, because even this message of love, there's seahorses on here, which can very much represent, fathers, okay? Wow, there's 8 of Wands. Okay, so there's some kind of love. 8 of Wands is very much about love and passion. It can be about trips. You could be getting a message going, hey, you want to go on this trip with me? You could be getting a message going, let's take this to the next level. Okay, because the 8 of Wands is a fast card. It's like things are going to proceed quickly. It's about swift action. Okay, it can be about sudden love affairs or sudden happy things. Yeah, it's always a happy card. Good things that come about. There's Ace of Swords reversed with this, and this is very much saying that you've cut some things out that didn't work. You've already done that, okay? Look at this, Gemini. This is so cool. And here's where it's headed, because you cut things out that didn't work. Here's your cloud with the silver lining, and this is having to do with love and marriage, okay? And this came up before. Similar cards. Remember I said 10 of Cups, but it was really the 4 of Wands. But there it is. There's the 10 of Cups. So they both came up for you. They both have very similar meanings of marriage and happiness and families, raising a family, children, and that sort of thing, right next to your Ace of Cups, which is a new beginning in this way. So for some of you, there is a really super happy, for most of you, really super happy outcome with all of this, okay? I think some of you changed gears. Some of you, seems to be a transition here, and this is going to play out in a good way for you. And look, I think you can really look forward to this messenger. This is some kind of a message of good news, and keep in mind, this could be an email, this could be a letter, this could be a card in the mail, this could be a social media message or something like that, a text, a phone call, or it could come in a dream, okay? Sometimes these kind of messages from people will come up in some sort of a dream, like a visit almost. You're like, oh, haven't thought about that person in years, and you're suddenly getting a love message from them, okay? So this can play out in a variety of ways for you. Let me see if there's anything else I'm supposed to tell you with this. Love coming. Swift, sudden action for sure. Fathers, new path. You might feel like your path is blocked a little bit at first, but then it's going to go wide open for you. This Queen of Swords, I just noticed, has this beautiful cat on the card, and I feel like for some of you need to know about that cat. I didn't mention that before because I actually didn't see it, but there's something special about that cat. And this is going into the past. This is the past card. So keep that in mind with this cat. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else you need to know. No, I think we've got it covered. Oh, and the apology. So, for some of you, this message of love may come with an apology. All right. Keep that in mind. And it may start things just in a whole different direction, and either save a marriage or start a new marriage or fix something. I feel like this is such a nice turnaround. It goes from you feeling like you're not having good luck to all this 10 of Cups energy, all this joy and happiness and happily ever after kind of stuff, okay? So Gemini, this is all good. This is really all good. I hope you enjoyed this reading. And it was really great to see you all today, and hope you come back soon, and I'll see you again next time. Okay, bye.